All right, so we're just going to go ahead and for the people who don't understand or don't know what the hell is going on, just long story short, Bowblax is a false flagger. If you want to see what I'm talking about, and if you want to see where he actually is admitting openly that he false flagged multiple channels apparently, stick around, watch the entirety of my video. And also share this video. Share the video, please. More people need to see this. His friends are not going to say anything else more than what they said on the stream. No one else seems to care that this individual false flagged smaller creators, all because he wanted to suppress criticisms. And it was simply a 45-second video. It was obviously not a replacement of the full Black Lives Matter song, but for some reason we have archives of the entire video up. Why aren't those videos taken down? It's very selective and it's very contradictory to your statement. All I want to do is, for one, to have this video shared. I want you to watch the entirety of the video so that you can see for yourself that I'm correct and that this individual is a false flagger. I just want this individual who was falsely flagged to get his justice. I want this individual to get an apology, and I would demand that people who have Twitter accounts please use this hashtag apologize Bowblax. Very simple to the point. And yes, I ripped it off from apologize ImAlexx from the Kavos video. Shares the same message and meaning, because clearly Bowblax will not learn from his actions unless there is a consequence and a backlash. He is that type of individual who knows right from wrong but refuses to do the right thing when it counts. And I'm extremely disappointed in you because you know better. You know better, Bowblax. But of course, I'm just going to go ahead and get the intro started. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
You say you from the gang, don't make it a habit. See you steady chasing clout, wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active. Shells will knock you out your frame, we catch you false flagging. Or you say you from the gang, don't make it a habit. See you steady chasing clout, wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active. Shells will knock you out your frame, we catch you false flagging. With the last breath of me, I wish to not engage in drama, I swear solemnly. But Frankie boy, you done got caught up in some bigotry. The very one you seem to follow has a ring to leave. First he called us niggas talking lynching, I'm in disbelief. This motherfucker even breathing, tell me honestly. Is that the message that you send into community? Real lyricists won't stand it, may you rest in peace. Loading up the kill shot, lucky we don't kill out. Trying to claim the game we never heard of, and you still rock. I done ran with homies dead and went and got indicted. Cause when it's time for action, blood can't even find a body. So don't invite it. Or you say you from the gang, don't make it a habit. See you steady chasing clout, wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active. Shells will knock you out your frame, we catch you false flagging. Or you say you from the gang, don't make it a habit. See you steady chasing clout, wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active.
I really hope someone exposes me. I actually legitimately want an exposed video done on me, just so I can fucking, like, call them out and, like, fucking defend myself, because that shit would be fun. You know what, I don't feel comfortable with this being up and readily available for people to watch, so I just copyright striked it because it's mine.
Bowblax
it's still like up on YouTube. You know what? I don't feel comfortable with this being up and readily available for people to watch, so I just copyright striked it because it's mine.
But I was like, maybe if we like kill this, because Keem had deleted his tweets already, and I was like, I just want this whole drama to be over. Yeah. And I made not the right call, in hindsight, to have that video removed.
Wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active. Shells will knock you out your frame, we catch you false flagging. Or you say you from the gang, don't make it a habit. See you steady chasing clout, wanna be a factor. Say you really in the streets, or you hella active. Shells will knock you out your frame, we catch you false flagging.
Last time putting this, I don't want to be banned. Scumbag Hector made a video on Bowblax calling him a false flagger.
He's been spamming that in the chat. I'm not gonna respond. I don't care.
What is that? The BLM thing?
Yeah. It's just dumb. Little YouTubers.
I don't know, Bowblax. I'm gonna be honest. That was a fucking. I'm not gonna make this a big deal, but I'm just gonna put it on the record. That was kind of a dumb move.
All right.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Here
it
your
goes.
opinion.
Here it fucking goes.
I strike down my. Dude, that's why I didn't want to respond to it.
Oh,
I told you last stream when this was brought up to not bring it up. I literally
bullshit.
Told
you did. You bullshit. You said that.
I did. I told you to not bring it up.
I didn't get the.
I read the chat. I didn't fucking. I wasn't like, hey, Bowblax, let's talk about the strike.
You don't have to read the chat.
I do have to read the chat.
Tom
I read every single chat message.
Wait, okay. Oh, never mind. I won't get into the comment.
I don't know. I just think it was a bad move. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't think Bowblax is a bad guy. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not like turning on him right now. I'm just saying it's just kind of a bad move.
Shit.
Basically what happened is people were re-uploading the Black Lives Matter song, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with this being up and readily available for people to watch, so I just copyright striked it because it's mine. That's it. It's legal.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with
It's
it.
just bad optics.
I guess.
I don't
Whatever.
Whenever you give them that screenshot video taken down by Bowblax,
Wait, how is that a
that's all
false
they
flag?
need. No, it's not a false
It's
flag.
not a false flag. It's not a false flag.
I don't think anybody said it was a false flag, but
Are you sure about that?
I was trying to take down re-uploads of the Black Lives Matter song, which was a bad judgment call. Again, wasn't false. Again, wasn't false for some of them. For some of them. For some of them. For some of them. But it was a bad judgment call, so I undid those two. But in the crossfire, I had a transformative one come up, and I accidentally striked it. So, and I was high. Yeah, I was fucking high. Okay. But I didn't mention it because, like, I don't know, that doesn't take away from the responsibility that I did it. But I didn't mention it because, like, I don't know, that doesn't take away from the responsibility that I did it. But I didn't mention it because, like, I don't know, that doesn't take away from the responsibility that I did it. But I didn't mention it because, like, I don't know, that doesn't take away from the responsibility that I did it. I was high. Okay, I was high, and that's why I made the decision to remove the Black Lives Matter videos, which I had the full right to do. The other video, it got caught in the crossfire because it almost looked like a re-upload, but then there was like some transformations and like in it where it was like it wasn't the full song, and then there's like some screenshots of tweets I made afterward, and it was just in my list of things to strike. And I didn't like double check because obviously I was high, so I had like lapse in judgment for some things, and I accidentally striked it, and I'm never speaking about this again, and you're all banned if you mention it, and you're all banned if you mention it, and you're all banned if you mention it, you're all banned if you mention it, and you're all banned if you mention it. Like, am I wrong? Like, I don't know, dude, like, am I wrong? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, am I wrong? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, am I wrong? Like, I don't know, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
but it's just kind of.
No, someone in the chat said it was.
Oh.
But I guess the minute of memeing. Okay.
I don't know. It's not false. It's not illegal. It's just not a good move. It's just my take. I also like listening to the song, and I want my fucking archive. But it's okay. It's on Nick the Oreo's channel now. The Oreo, not the Oreo. The Oreo. Bowblax
It's still
has
like up on YouTube.
bestowed the rights to the music video to Nick the Oreo. So you can go watch it there if you want to.
Clearly, after seeing this information on screen, spoon-fed to you, on repeat, it should be clear and obvious to most people who are just not trying to cover their eyes and shield their ears that Bowblax is an undeniable false flagger. If they were to go by the same criteria that they criticized Pokimane and Susie Lou with, Bowblax is undeniably guilty for this very reason. And just like with Pokimane and Susie Lou, they were adamant of not wanting to come out and speak about it or talk about it. They would deflect it when people brought it up until they couldn't anymore, because there was public pressure put on the creator in question who had committed the deed. Bowblax has not had this happen to himself. He's gotten his balls busted slightly by his own friend, Augie. And for what it's worth, Augie, I do appreciate you coming forward with just the little bit that you did do. I understand, look, it's your friend and you don't want your friend to go down, but you guys were aggressive with Pokimane and you were aggressive with Susie Lou, calling both of them dangerous to the platform. Wouldn't it be fair in your own criteria to judge your friend in the same aspects? Given the situation and considering the fact that you have been the most actively talking about this more than anybody else, it's clear to me that you understand that Bowblax was extremely wrong in this scenario and you have spoken on his behalf, but there is no sincerity on Bowblax's part. You understand that without sincerity from Bowblax, you speaking for him means nothing. Just like how it's not fair to kind of lump all of you guys together all because of what Bowblax did, it's not fair for you to go and speak on behalf of Bowblax at the same time when he should be speaking on his own. He shouldn't be sitting around making excuses the way he has and justifying a false strike all because he simply didn't want people criticizing him on the Black Lives Matter situation. And once again, you don't have to make a video, Augie. None of your friends have to, but if you are so against people falsely striking people's videos, including in this particular case where you recently just had this happen to yourself on your own channel from a known doxer, I'm sure that you should have sympathy for this smaller creator who has no way of defending himself and having the pleasure of having multiple bigger YouTubers coming to his defense like they do to you whenever something happens to your channel. I do recall that during the situation with Susie Lou, when your entire channel got demonetized, Augie, because of the Susie Lou situation, because of bullying and harassment, there were a lot of YouTubers who had way bigger channels and way bigger influence coming to your defense. You eventually were able to get your channel restored with monetization, and I'm glad that that happened because it wasn't fair. Just like it wasn't fair for you to lose your monetization, I believe that it's wholeheartedly true that this individual who is way smaller than anyone getting falsely flagged, clearly being falsely flagged because of someone who is clearly quadrupled their size, just impeding on this individual's rights. He should have a chance to get, at the very least, an apology from Bowblax for this mistake. He shouldn't have to lose his channel, or he shouldn't be deplatformed for the situation because it's a clear mistake, but he definitely owes this individual an apology. I think that that's fair. I don't want Bowblax's channel to disappear or be deplatformed because of this, but he has obviously made a huge mistake, and it is obvious to everyone who has been smart enough to just look at what it is that he's done. It's clear to everyone that Bowblax needs to do something about this. For one, he needs to revoke the strike, because from my knowledge, he hasn't revoked a strike still. After an entire week, has not revoked a strike. He definitely needs to do that. And then after he has done that, he needs to make a public apology on either his Twitter or his second channel or whatever channel he wants to make the public apology, and just simply apologize for the misdeed. At the very least, that's all that most people would probably ask for. No one needs to cancel Bowblax because of the situation. I don't believe that he should be canceled. I'll be the first one to call for that. And I don't even really like him that much.
Oh, Chosen Reborn guy gave 5 says, how many chances does Bowblax get? Is he deserving of a second chance? This would definitely not be his second chance. Like, if we're gonna talk about how many chances does, this would be like Bowblax's 10th or so chance.
I don't know. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me about fucking up a pedophile investigation. You know, shilling it on your YouTube channel for views, and then not reporting it to the police when you said you did. I don't think any of that just sits right.
He doctored mine in his DMs, put them on Twitter to try to garner sympathy. That's another pretty shitty thing to do. He's lied. God, I can't count how many goddamn things he's lied about and to people about. That's, you got to throw the lies out the fucking window, or you'll be here all day.
What is it? You know, Bowblax, now Tonka is more forgiving than what I am. I'm like, fuck him.
Well, no. I would say Bowblax is a lost cause. He does not. He understands right from wrong. He just doesn't give a shit, and not in a cool way, like Mickey and Mallory or something like that.
Yeah, but before he tried to like have your YouTube channel terminated, you were like, oh yeah, if he removes the content, well then I'll remove the
Wasn't that funny?
And I was like, no, fuck him.
Like the whole time I was like, dude, I'm not trying to take down this goofy kid's fucking YouTube channel. Fucking, if he just takes the shit down, fuck it. Take the story. Nobody cares, whatever. And then he writes into YouTube, hey, terminate Tonka, please. And oh, alright. Cool.
Yeah, and I was sitting there at the time, and I'm like, I warned you. See what happened? Because for me, things had gotten to the point with Bowblax where like, alright, this guy, he's not gonna fucking change. So, obviously lessons need to be learnt. You know, maybe he needs to have one of his toys taken away from him.
I don't know about.
I'm not trying to cudgel people.
I don't know.
I don't want to. I'm not like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't think that's how it needs to be done. They told me to strike them for 6 months, so I did. But I told it, just fine, delete my fucking shit, and I will just retract the strikes. That was not good enough. They wrote to YouTube and told them, hey, terminate him. I was like, whoa, fam.
You're terminated, fucker.
Whoa, fam.
Alright, so imagine going on to like Augie's stream. An edgy show. They like to use, abrasive humor. Everything's very edgy. And he goes onto Twitter. And then he's throwing around ableist fucking remarks and shit. There doesn't seem with Bowblax. I don't want to say there's no, he can't change or there's no second chances or that he's inherently evil. I don't agree with any of that. I just think that
Bowblax needs to feel consequences for his actions before his behavior.
Perhaps,
change.
yeah, perhaps.
There is no amount of talking to that guy that you can do.
Just like
he's demonstrated that he's one of those people that needs a cause and effect in order for any behavior change to be effected.
Just let me get the last sentence out. I don't give Bowblax the benefit of the doubt. If there's something shitty going around with Bowblax, it's probably because of, it's probably because, he does shitty things. And it would be very hard for me to change my opinion on that.
Here's a question. Do you think Bowblax is a bad person, leader? Think he's a bad egg? Right now, I don't necessarily think that Bowblax is dangerous, but I think that you have a case of a really dipshitty kid who does not think he ever has to face consequences for anything that he does wrong. And right now, yeah, it's goofy shit. But that could lead down a very bad road.
I think right now it's stupid shit. I think he's a stupid egg that doesn't give a shit.
Stupid egg.
He's like one of those eggs, and you shake it, and you can hear like the rots inside, and it's all fucking wrong. If you've ever had a rotten egg in your hand, and you shake it, you will hear the worst sound you'll ever hear in your life. Maybe not the worst, but it's up there. And that is what he is. He's just like, it's not the
worst egg.
He's not the worst egg. It's just fucking, he's so stupid, and he's bordering on it. He's bordering on being a bad egg. He hasn't done anything like excessively bad since that one time. I mean, he tried to strike down your channel. Massive hypocrite. I don't know. Fucking.
Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Make the argument to me that he's a good egg, and I guarantee you that you cannot do that. Thereby inference, he is either a neutral egg or a bad egg.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem neutral either. I think you'd have trouble making that argument as well.
The guys, yeah, I can't name off my head like a single positive thing he does. I don't know anything positive about Bowblax's stuff. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wouldn't trust him to do, the right thing at any point either. It's just, he's just.
Oh God. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Probably looks at the world through like a lens of how can I profit off this? Where's my game?
He's cracked. There's some cracks in there.
Cracked egg. Yeah.
A cracked egg.
Yeah, you know how when you go down to the supermarket and you always open the carton first to see whether the eggs are cracked, because you don't want to risk it being a bad egg. He's one of those. And if it's got a crack, you put it back.
Well, Causa Aliti said, excellent analogies, gentlemen. Beautiful.
I just want to go ahead and wrap up the video because it's already gotten long enough as it is, and I think we've gotten to the point. I think, honestly, once again, Bowblax, you need to be better in the future when it comes to situations where you make mistakes. You've got to be better with that. Otherwise, once again, you're not going to get very far in this YouTube situation. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where your channel is so big that it can't be ignored. 200 subscribers is a great feat, but what happens when you get to 500,000? What happens when you get to 1 million and you doing shit like this? More eyes are going to be on you, and people are going to be more critical of your behaviors. They're going to be more aware of the personality that you try to hide, where you're not the best person. You got to be better with it, man. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Leave a like. Once again, share this video to anyone that you can. And once again, hashtag apologize Bowblax. I'm Chosen, and I'll see you later.